Hey, how's it going? Dan from Lord Fairfax Preparedness. Just out throwing the ball with my dog. Late video tonight. Day 5 of National Preparedness Month. Just like I said, throwing the ball for my dog, and thinking about life in general, and kind of what it means to be into preparedness, to be considered a prepper. And not sure how long this video is going to be, but just kind of want to reminisce with you a little bit. Just consider what it means to be preparedness. Now, there's a lot of you can put a lot of cliches on it. It's living insurance, it's life insurance, it's a safety net, it's all those things. But to really be a prepper, it's a lifestyle change. It's not just something you do, it's kind of who you are. There's a lot of different types of personalities, different types of people that are into this. A lot of them come from different walks of life. Some of them are construction workers, truck drivers. A lot of them are, a lot of us, myself included, are former military, or some, even some law enforcement, fire rescue, EMS. Hi. So it's kind of already ingrained who we are. I was a Boy Scout as a kid. Never made it all the way to Eagle Scout, but I made it up in the ranks, tenderfoot, I think. Before I got out, but we moved. It was kind of a. My brother and I didn't finish Boy Scouts because we moved and we just didn't find another troop. We kind of lost interest. But one of the things that got me into preparedness was being a Boy Scout, and the Boy Scout motto, be prepared, be ready for anything. And one of the things that I kind of took from that, as a matter of fact, the very first kit I have is the little 35mm first aid kit that I made. I still have it as kind of a reminder of humble beginnings, and just kind of remember where you came from. But a lot of where I'm at now, even with my current career, 23 years in EMS, and going on 14 years as a paramedic, and I can I can safely say most of my career has been as a paramedic now. And a lot of what I do as a supervisor is just kind of deal with the operation. There's a lot of problem solving with personnel issues and all of that. Hey, fun. But the dream for me is to have a farm, to have a homestead, to be self-sufficient, to be food independent. Obviously I'd love to be independently wealthy, but that's never going to happen. Um, I didn't invest in Bitcoin when I should have, or Google, or um, any of the any of the things that or Amazon. Not none of the things that I should have invested in when I was younger. I did, and so those opportunities passed me by to become independently wealthy as a result of that. Um, and that's fine. It, you know, um, but wealth is not determined by money. Um, it's determined by how many lives you touched. So uh, I think I'm a very wealthy person. I'm a very wealthy man, um, because of the numbers of lives that I've touched. Some I've only seen in passing once as an EMT or paramedic. Um, some I've had friends that are no longer with me, um, and um, because we've gone our separate ways, we've gone different ways in life, and some because they're no longer on this earth. Um, but that's true wealth. Um, but the end game for kicking off this channel and uh, being and doing uh, National Preparedness Month, 30 posts in 30 days, and my apologies to my Rumble crowd. Um, Rumble is giving me issues posting videos, um, where YouTube is not. So that's just where I'm at. Rumble's not posting videos for me. So day 2 and day 3, day 1, day 2, and day 3 are in limbo. Day 4 got posted for you on Rumble, and I don't know what happened to the rest. So um, I'm sorry. But anyway, I digress. Uh, Part of what I want to do is have a farm, be self-sufficient, um, in everything, in everything. Um, Food, water, it's completely self-sufficient. Garden, the whole gambit. Um, Slowly working there, right? I'm planning for what I want, not for what I have. Because what I have is a house in a neighborhood, in a independent township, in Independent City, in a rural Virginia community. Um, I don't want to live in a neighborhood anymore. I want something with acres. Um, 5 or 10 acres would be great. 12, 15, 20, 50 would be better. Um, I I would love for my Father in Heaven to bless me with the ability to purchase 100 acres, um, and just build my own community, my own neighborhood, um, and do that. So, um, but that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. What I'm working towards, so that eventually I don't have to work as a paramedic. Ideally, the company that my wife and I started in January of this year, for our farms will take off and will be successful there. I'm starting an LLC, two additional LLCs. One is Lord Fairfax Preparedness, to do um, preparedness materials, teaching, and all that kind of stuff, but also to do some gunsmithing and get my FFL and work on things like that. So, um, like I said, I'm in school for gunsmithing through Sonoran Desert Institute. I'm doing a bunch of cool stuff there. Um, I'm just getting into classes now, but it should only be about 6 or 7, maybe 8 months to finish that up. Since I already have a bachelor's degree, I don't need to do a bunch of the general ed stuff, which is kind of cool. But just the core classes and the one um, business introduction to business or business mathematics or something that I have to do with them is all I have. So yeah, so that's where I'm taking this channel. That's where I want to go with this. The 3 subscribers that I have now, thank you for your support. Hoping that I can get these videos posted and get some more traction. Hopefully in the preparedness community, I'll get some additional traction, and that as well. And maybe I'll get some cool guy stuff and hope to do some collaboration. For Our Farms LLC, also on Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube as well, possibly on Rumble in the very near future. Gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. Is a Homesteaders of America associated farm, so we're hoping to be, we didn't make it in time to be at the Homesteaders of America conference in Front Royal, Virginia this year, but we're hoping to be there next year, 2025, and that should be a good time. So hopefully we'll build some traction between now and then and get in there and meet a bunch of you face to face. And the last couple of conferences that Homesteaders of America has had have looked really good. The speakers are awesome. Last year they had John Lovell from Warrior Poet Society come out and talk about home defense, homestead defense, and defense of your church congregation. Republican state representative for the Culpeper district, Nick Freitas, was out there, also talking about some stuff, support, obviously talking about some policies that were coming up for Virginia farmers, as well as Virginia farmers and homesteaders, some changes and that kind of thing that he was able to push as well, with some of his compatriots. And yeah, it looked like it was a lot of fun. So my wife and I are both looking forward to working our tails off to get into next year's conference. We probably won't be featured guests, but we will be attendees, and maybe we'll get a chance to meet some of these people and do some networking and all that kind of good stuff. So we're looking forward to that. But yeah, prepare for what you want, not what you have. What people don't take, what I want you to take out of that is sometimes it's hard work. Sometimes it's it will be hard physical work, even though it's not right now. Right now it's hard mental work, planning, preparing, getting finances situated, and then also being distracted by the dog to throw the ball. But also, once we get a farm and are doing those things to be self-sustaining, it will be hard manual labor, taking care of animals, taking sheep, goats, chickens, ducks, horses, whatever, what have you. All of the things that happen on a farm, as well as being an additional expense, having additional expenses to harvest hay and or corn, or whatever major crop we decide to do, or if we're not doing major crops for sale, doing a big enough garden that we can both sustain ourselves, but also take it to local farmers markets and sell it to kind of offset some of that cost. My daughter wants a horse too, so there's a lot of finances and work and stuff along with that. So we'll see where that goes. But I'll be honest, I kind of want a horse too, so we'll see where that goes. But I don't want to ramble on. I just wanted to do a post for tonight. Again, the 3 subscribers that I have right now probably don't care that it's such a late video. But I'm sorry that it's a late video, so it is what it is. Yeah, plan for what you want. Prepare for what you want, not for what you have. And then work towards it. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to be good stewards of what God gave us right now, but also looking for the opportunity and opening to do more with the things that he gave us. Because for us, preparedness isn't just it's not to prepare for a zombie apocalypse. It's not to prepare for the end of the world. It is to prepare for the end of the world, but it's to prepare so that we can give to people in the end of the world. And not just physical things like food, water, shelter, clothing, but also the gift of salvation and bringing people to Jesus. So that's really what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. Again, I hope that you'll continue with me on this journey, and for what it's worth. And yeah, stay safe, stay prepared. I'll see you out there.